Hello and good morning. It's been a few weeks, I think, since I have been going live, and I had been going, live on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, and I had some technical difficulties trying to, I don't know what was going on for a few weeks there, but I even tried to upload some recordings and it still wouldn't work. So here I am. It is Wednesday, and sometimes people like to call it Winning Wednesday, but let's just make every day winning, right? Not just a Wednesday. So this is hello. If you're here, say hello. Let me know you're here and put a comment in so that I know that you're here and I can greet you. I'm so glad that you're with me today in this glorious morning. I put this, how do we increase our mood in less than a minute? I want, if you can, if you aren't driving, or behind doing something that you can, this is stop and give yourself a hug and just do it really great. Give yourself the best hug ever. And do you know that as we do that, that we are increasing our mood, that we release a hormone called oxytocin, and it is the love hormone. And even if we're hugging ourselves, that it will increase our mood. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that wonderful? We don't have to wait for someone else to come along. We can give that to ourselves, and it just takes a few seconds. It's less than a minute. And even if you give yourself a super long, wonderful hug, that will still be 20 seconds is super long. So that was just a couple of seconds that I just hugged myself right then. And so it lowers our cortisol, which is the stress hormone. And anytime we can lower our stress, and especially at this time of year, it's known as the busy season, running around getting, gatherings and parties and all the gifts and all the things, right? So it also, because our stress is lowered, then that improves our mood and it increases joy, happiness, and just lifts up our spirit. And, I used to really wait, and I would wait and wait, and I would want someone to hug me. And even though I have lots of children, they didn't always want to hug. They're like, get away from me, mom. And they didn't want me around. And that would even make me feel worse, as they get older. You know how these kids are when they get a little bit older. But they still do hug me, honestly. But anyway, I would feel depressed, and the more I looked about it, then I would feel more sad. And so some of the things say that it even increases our releases tiredness. I never even would have suspected hugging yourself can release tiredness, but it does. So it helps us feel better, helps us release, just not be as angry, and it can reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation. And so even if the touch is towards ourselves, it is a gift. And I say, don't wait for someone else. No one else is around. You live by yourself or whatever it is. Give yourself the gift. And always, when we can, I know that some of the regulations and rules have caused us to not hug as much as we used to. But boy, if people will let me, I'm going to hug you. And I say, do that for yourself. That's a gift to you. And we deserve to give ourselves all the gifts we can. And I decided that this month, well, not just decided, no, I was really just talking and just prayerful about it. And I just really felt like it was important to really just talk about a happy, healthy holidays in this month of December. I love everything all about health. And so that's one of the things. And I know I missed a couple of days, but that doesn't, I'm going to catch us up, and I'm going to share a few things, and I'll give you a bonus. Of course, I start my day with water. So I have my handy water here. I bring it with me all the time. And so that's another, just throw that in. If you haven't gotten your water in, go give yourself some water. It helps us to think better, and we can improve our mood by just giving ourselves a hug. And I know that some of us don't like hugs as much as others. I prefer them because I am, touch is one of my love languages. So give yourself that gift, improve your mood in less than, I put a minute, but it's less than 30 seconds. I mean, it can be so fast. And just be mindful. So when you feel those things, even if you start feeling some tension coming in, listen to yourself, love yourself, and you're worth it. You're valuable. And I will start sharing some more tips. I'm going to share tips every day, and maybe I am going to share some recipes too, because I make a lot of things a little bit different from tradition, and I still think we love it, and even other people love it too. So I'll be doing that. Love y'all. Love big, and have a blessed and wonderful day. Love y'all guys.